Our marriage reached a point where it looked like a failure on paper. We had plenty of love for each other, but that love didn't seem to stop the downward spiral. We lived in a cycle of constant, escalating arguments. Each fight left us more exhausted and more convinced that we were emotionally incompatible. The friction stemmed from a physical misalignment in our communication tempo. When a disagreement starts, the body triggers a rushed reaction. A perceived threat causes both partners' heart rates to suddenly spike and diverge as they rush to defend themselves. When data pushes outside this safe communication zone, emotional balance vanishes. The logical brain shuts down, replaced by a defensive reflex. In this state, we say things we don't mean and pull the relationship off course. By treating these fights as a failure of rhythm rather than a personal attack, we found we could fix them mechanically. We found that we could regulate our shared nervous systems by taking control of our internal clocks. We adopted the lazy breathing tweak, an intentionally slow, smooth pace maintained during difficult conversations. Prioritizing this physical pacing over the verbal debate allows us to stay connected during a disagreement. The process begins the moment tension enters the room, with the connection exhale. A deep, heavy exhale physically forces the human body to release the tight tension of needing to be right. Before responding to a partner, you take a quiet inhale of understanding. This inhale acts as a metronome. It physically blocks the instinct to interrupt or snatch the floor before the other person is finished. Mastering these 2 breaths turns a reactive reflex into a thoughtful, controlled response. The final step is a tiny, intentional moment of absolute silence held at the very top of the breath. This micro-pause prevents you from lunging at your partner with a preloaded rebuttal. That silence lets a partner's words fall into the slot, ensuring they feel heard before you apply your own perspective. Our home life moved from a state of constant friction to a predictable flow. This physical regulation created a bond specifically engineered to hold steady under extreme pressure. Marital success grows from finding and protecting a shared rhythm, rather than simply hoping for perfectly matched personalities. Use a lazy exhale during your very next disagreement to see the shift in real time. Subscribe to join our community and visit marriagethroughsharedinterest.com for the complete guide on relationship fixes. Slowing down the tempo is the secret to ending the cycle of arguments and protecting your marriage.